SanAntonio, a city steeped in tradition, a place where the very air hums with the legacy of heroes and the spirit of community. From the hallowed grounds of the Alamo, a symbol of unwavering courage, to the vibrant, winding paths of the Riverwalk, SanAntonio embodies a unique blend of history and modern vitality. And at the heart of that spirit, for decades, have been our beloved Spurs. They are more than just a basketball team. They are a part of our identity, a source of shared joy and collective pride that transcends generations. The silver and black runs deep in the veins of this city, a unifying force that brings together families, friends, and neighbors in a shared passion. But right now, that deep connection is being tested, caught in the crosscurrents of ambition, caution, and the very real anxieties of a city facing a monumental decision about its future. It is a decision that will not only shape the landscape of downtown, but also define the relationship between a beloved sports franchise and the community that has championed it for so long. Imagine a grand vision, a sprawling dream called Project Marvel. For a year, it has been whispered about in hushed tones, a tantalizing possibility for SanAntonio's next chapter. It was first revealed publicly last November, sparking excitement and debate. And given initial nods of approval just a few months ago, this is not just about a new building. It is a multi-billion-dollar transformation, an ambitious urban renewal project promising a new entertainment venue, an expanded convention center, a hotel, and even a land bridge designed to seamlessly connect disparate parts of the urban core. But the undisputed crown jewel, the very backbone of this ambitious undertaking, is a brand new state-of-the-art arena for our Spurs. Right in the vibrant heart of downtown, by the iconic Riverwalk. It sounds like a dream, does it? A modern home for our champions, a beacon of progress, cementing their place here for generations to come, and injecting new life into the city's economic engine. The team, they are ready. They have put together a term sheet, a detailed plan outlining their commitment, over $500 million from their own pockets, plus overruns. A significant financial pledge that underscores their desire to make this project a reality. They see this as a formality, the culmination of months of diligent work and collaborative discussions with the City Council. For them, the path forward seems clear. They want to move forward, to seize this momentum, to build for the future. Their urgency is palpable, a desire to secure their legacy and keep the energy flowing. Especially as the team enters what many believe is a new, exciting era with promising young talent. A new downtown arena, they argue, would not only provide a world-class facility, but also symbolize a renewed commitment to the city's core, enhancing the fan experience and attracting new opportunities. But then, a new voice entered the conversation, a voice of caution and meticulous due diligence. Mayor Gina Ortiz Jones, who took office just this past June, found herself stepping into a process already in full swing, a complex negotiation with significant implications. And she asked the question that many in the community were silently pondering, a question that resonated deeply with those who remember past civic projects and their outcomes. Are we truly ready to make a decision of this magnitude without every single piece of information? Without a complete and transparent understanding of the long-term financial and social impacts? Her stance is not about opposing the Spurs. She has been clear and consistent in her public statements. I want the Spurs here. I want a good deal. Her commitment to keeping the team in SanAntonio is unwavering. Her core demand is simple, yet profound: an independent economic impact study. She wants professionals, experts with no ties to the city or the team, to scrutinize every number, every projection, every potential benefit, and every potential cost. She wants to ensure that this is not just a good deal for the team, or even a good deal for a select few, but an unequivocally great deal for the people of SanAntonio, a deal that truly benefits all residents, not just a segment. This means understanding not only the direct economic returns, but also the broader community benefits, the potential for job creation, infrastructure improvements, and equitable development. This is where the tension truly mounts, a classic clash between the desire for swift progress and the imperative of careful consideration. The Spurs and many on the City Council see a strategic cause as a delay, a potential derailment of a carefully constructed timeline that has been months in the making. A no vote on this non-binding term sheet on Thursday does not mean no forever, they acknowledge, but it could push back the crucial county vote in November, potentially delaying the entire arena project by a year or more. For the team, that is momentum lost, a future deferred, a potential disruption to their long-term planning and competitive strategy. They fear that such a delay could cool the enthusiasm, complicate financing, and even impact their ability to attract and retain top talent. But for the mayor, and for many citizens, that pause is not a delay. It is a necessary breath, a moment for reflection and thorough examination. It is an opportunity to avoid the mistakes of the past, to ensure that promises are not broken, that public funds are protected, and that the city does not enter into an agreement that could prove burdensome in the long run. She speaks passionately about the disenfranchised Spurs fans, those who love their team fiercely, who have cheered them through every victory and defeat, but who feel a bitter taste from past negotiations, from promises made and not kept in previous public-private partnerships. These are the voices of skepticism, the ones who have seen grand visions fall short of their promises, leaving taxpayers to shoulder the burden. They are saying loudly and clearly, on principle, I will vote against this in November if something does not change, if transparency and accountability are not prioritized. It is a powerful sentiment, a collective demand for integrity. It is the voice of a community that wants to believe, that wants to celebrate, that yearns for a vibrant future, but that also demands accountability and a seat at the table. The mayor believes that this independent study, this robust community engagement, will actually help bring people along, building the confidence needed for a resounding yes vote in November. Because, as she puts it, people will not vote yes if they feel something has been rushed or pushed down their throats, or if the process lacks the necessary transparency, especially not in a city that has seen its share of broken promises, particularly in areas like the East Side, where residents have long felt overlooked and underserved by major development projects. The memory of past disappointments looms large, making trust a precious commodity that must be earned, not assumed. So, on Thursday, the City Council faces a pivotal choice, a decision that will reverberate far beyond the confines of the council chambers. Do they adopt the non-binding term sheet, moving forward with the plan as it stands, trusting in the existing process and the team's assurances? Or do they engage in this strategic pause, prioritizing the independent economic analysis, signaling a commitment to a more thorough and publicly vetted approach? It is a classic dilemma, the urgency of progress versus the wisdom of caution. The Spurs, from their perspective, have been working on this for months, investing significant resources, believing approvals were a formality, a natural progression of their long-standing relationship with the city. Then a new mayor arrives, asserting her role, her obligation to protect the city's broader interests, to ensure that the public trust is upheld. And suddenly, the process becomes far more difficult, far more scrutinized, far more reflective of the complex dynamics of modern urban governance. And let us be honest, should not big decisions take proper time? When you are talking about billions of dollars, about the very fabric of a city's future, about a generational decision that will impact residents for decades, is a few weeks or months of due diligence truly too much to ask? Is the potential for a temporary delay truly more significant than the imperative to ensure a truly beneficial and equitable outcome for all? Even if it did delay the Spurs by a year, if the numbers are sound, if the proposal truly makes sense for everyone, if it stands up to independent scrutiny, then what is there to worry about? A solid foundation built on transparency and trust is surely more valuable than a rushed timeline. This is not just about a basketball arena. It is about trust. It is about how a city makes its most significant choices, how it balances the aspirations of its institutions with the needs and concerns of its citizens. It is about the delicate balance between ambition and responsibility, between the desire for a glittering future and the duty to protect the community's present and ensure its long-term well-being. Will SanAntonio take a step closer to its grand vision, embracing the opportunity for transformative development? Or will it choose a strategic pause, ensuring that when it does move forward, it does so with confidence, transparency, and the full backing of its people, forging a path that truly serves the collective good? The tension is real, the stakes are high, and the eyes of the city are watching, waiting to see which path SanAntonio will choose.